guys, about 6 months ago on this channel we did a review, first impressions of Charlotte Tilbury Makeup, and today, about 6 months on, we're going to do an updated review. Now I've been using the products for the last 6 months and see what we think, and if my opinions have changed, which they definitely have, and if you'd be excited to see what I think now about the products and if you can use them on imperfect skin, which I still have, even though it has significantly improved since the last video, then just keep watching. Last video I went straight in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Now since then she's come up with a new one, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream Light, which I keep looking down there because that's where I've got everything. Now this, I mentioned in the last video that the Magic Cream breaks me out. This one however does not. It is absolutely amazing. I have been using it on and off since I got it. I've been really excited to try it, so I just gave it a go straight away thinking, how different would it be? And it turns out it's quite different. So that's great. It's much lighter. It doesn't break me out. It's just a beautiful smooth consistency. So I'm going to pop this on now. All over the face. Okay, now that's on. It's quite heavily fragranced and it has a really like old woman smell to it. I think I said that about the last one too. It is lovely though. It's not an unpleasant smell at all, but if you have got sensitive skin that you don't like fragrance, then maybe give that a miss. So the next thing we're going to go in with is the bases. So I have two Charlotte Tilbury base products here. I have no idea what I've been doing to make it disappear, but the packaging is just rubbed off, which is such a shame. I'm just going to apply this wherever I feel like I like it. And then I'm going to put the Light Wonder foundation, and this is in the shade 3 Fair, and I've got this in the shade 2 Light. I'm going to pop it all over the face and I will show you what that looks like. I keep thinking that that candle's really close to me. I know it's going to burn me, but we're all good. Okay guys, I've brought you just a little bit closer so you can see what we're doing to our face today. And I've also got this little mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be looking down here into the mirror. First, I'm going to take the Hollywood Flawless Filter and apply it to the high points of my face like I would a highlighter, but I'm doing it as like a priming highlighter. I'm going to put that here, 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 which I think I did in my last video too. I don't know why I put it down here. Definitely not a high point on my face, but I love putting it there. And then I'm going to shake up this Light Wonder foundation and apply this. Also, I'm going to pop it on the back of my hand, just 2 little lines like that. Apply it to my fingers and just apply straight to the face. Okay, so I've applied that to half of my face and I love how that's turned out. It blends so beautifully with just the fingers. It gives a really nice radiant finish and just adds a little bit of coverage. You can see the difference there. I love the way that it warms up and just blends into the skin flawlessly. And it's not the best coverage, but it just helps me with that pigmentation that I have. And I find areas where you want to build the coverage, if you just tap some on your finger and then tap it into the space, you get a heavier coverage in those areas, which is really nice if that's what you're after. Take it to the tits as always. Okay, I think you'll agree now I've applied that all over the face that we're already looking better than we did last time, and it probably helps that I'm not so red this time. But if you are someone that has a lot of redness, then I would just recommend going in with your favourite colour corrector or concealer prior to applying those products, and you should still get a very similar finish. The reason so many people love this is it's flawless without looking like you have anything on at all. I'm really happy with that. So now we've done our base, we can spot conceal. So today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer, which I've been loving. You can see it's completely nearly gone now. I had such a nightmare trying to get this open and trying to get it out last time. You can see it's very well loved and used now, and it, you'll be pleased to know, comes straight out when I twist. So this works best by dragging across the face. So I just apply a little bit there, underneath the eyes where I feel I need a bit more coverage, up here where I seem to have a small breakout, along where I put my highlighter because I feel I have enlarged pores there. So this concealer is really blurring because it's got some silicone in it that makes the skin just feel and look really smooth and soft. So perfect for where you're highlighting. And then I'm going to pop some just where I've got a few little pigmentation scars and a little bit of redness peering through. And then it's completely up to you how you blend this out. You can use your finger, or you can use a brush, or you can use a sponge. And today I'm just going to use my finger, and then I'm going to go in with a sponge all over the face to make sure everything is even, blended, and there's not too much cakey product on my face that's going to crease. Okay, so the concealer's on and blended out all over the face with that sponge, as you can see, and I am loving the finish now. I think all of my imperfections are just blurred. I think it's an absolutely fantastic product, and I know when I first used it I said that the coverage wasn't good on it and I didn't know how anyone was going to cover any redness because it didn't really do anything, and how wrong was I? I think you need to play with these products and you need to use them in different ways, like use your finger for application, use a little bit less product or use a little bit more product, and you get a really, really beautiful finish. And I can't imagine anybody's skin type that this wouldn't look great on, especially like I can imagine like an older skin would love a concealer like this because it's just so smoothing. It doesn't settle too badly or anything like that, so oh, absolutely love it. No creasing. We love that. We're gonna powder now just down the areas we want to mattify. So we're gonna use the cult classic, the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Mine is in the shade 1, and guys, I love this powder. I loved it when I tried it the first time, and I love it now. I'm gonna use the clean side of my beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna press it very gently into the areas where we want to mattify. Amazing. And I just feel so much more done now that that's finished. I feel it will last all day. I'm so happy with how these products work together now that I found a way to use them that works for me. We don't have a Charlotte Tilbury blush yet, so I was thinking either to use Hollywood Lips, a liquid lip, and do like a matte blush, or to use one of the shimmers in this palette. Now I've just said that again out loud, I think a matte blush sounds really, really nice, especially as we're going to go for this on the eyes. It's going to be really shimmery. So I've got Best Actress or Charlotte Darling. Charlotte Darling is like a really nude orangey colour, and Best Actress is almost like a mauvey pink. So I'll just swatch these for you. They are extremely similar. They do look quite different on camera, which is good. But today, oh, I can't remember which is which. Oh, great. I'm going to go for Charlotte Darling on the cheeks. I'm going to apply some to my hand here, just add it up a little bit. And I'm just going to show you what I mean. I don't know if I've been storing it too hot, but they were like this when they arrived. But they've got, you know, quite a lumpy texture to them. Just mix this up on my hand, and I'm going to use 2 fingers. Don't be afraid to do this. It can work really, really nicely. I'm just going to apply this where I want to bring my cheeks in a little bit, and this is just going to add a pop of colour and a flush to the face, and it's going to look really, really cute. I'm very excited that I had this idea, because you don't need to have tons and tons of product. If you're out and about or you're staying over somewhere and you completely forgot to bring a blush, you can't go without blush. So just take the beauty blender again once you've applied and just blend that out as much as you like. Make sure you get a really nice smooth finish. Don't want any patchiness. There we go. So we're all blushed up now, and I love how quick and easy that was to do. I would absolutely love to get the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer just while we're here as a little side note. You know, the bank account won't allow it, so we're just gonna do with what we can. A little bit different to the norm, but I'm going to do my lips next. So I'm actually going to take this mini Hollywood Lips lipstick in Viva La I never get this right. Vergara? Viva La Vergara. It is the most beautiful, like, berry red shade, and I just hate watching tutorials nowadays where they don't put lipstick on till the end, because you get to see it for all of about 2 seconds, and this is my favourite lip colour at the moment. I think it's perfect for the winter season. Please excuse my crusty lips. I got Invisalign last week. This is my first week, or my second week I guess, with Invisalign, and it's made my lips so dry, and I'm really sorry if you can hear the lisp as well that I have developed. Speech impediment. Okay, and now that lipstick's all applied, I'm just going to share with you a little tip for those of you who have Invisalign or braces and you get lipstick on them. Just take your finger, and a lot of people say to put your finger in your mouth and then go and pull out, and a lot of people don't actually get any product if they do that. I find the best way is to put your finger in your mouth sideways and do that, and you get the product on the top and the bottom of your finger without disturbing your lipstick. So that is what that looks like, which I think looks gorgeous. I'm obsessed with that shade. And then I'm going to take this Pillow Talk. I think this is a balm, but this is quite a dark shade, and I'm just going to pop that in the centre there. A bit of a pop. That is what we look like with our lips done. I feel like we already look nearly finished, which is great. We only have a couple more steps to do, but very, very quickly I'm going to pop off camera, do my eyebrows because I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury eyebrow products, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. My brows are done. Hopefully they look okay. Remember, they are sisters, not twins, but never the same. I am now going to go in straight away with the eye palette, and we are going to go for something a little bit different. I know it's nice to go, you know, matching down, do the same, but I think we're just going to, I think we're just going to go with whatever we fancy today. The next thing we're going to go in with today is the Charlotte Tilbury The Icon palette. Now, I know they had this on offer, so I thought this would be a good time to do an update. So this is definitely one of my favourite go-to palettes at the moment, and my favourite thing about it is that you can just go in with your fingers and just have a great time. So I'm thinking all over the eye, I fancy the first one, my absolute favourite, the Day Eyes Prime. I'm going to use my finger for this, guys. I'm going to take a little bit of this prime shade, which is absolutely gorgeous, and we're just going to apply it at the front of the eye. I'm going to bring it really nice and high up. And we're just going to do that. How beautiful. The payoff straight away. The ease. Oh, just obsessed with it. Do exactly the same on the other eye. Okay, and now I'm going to take either my little finger or this one, depending on what I fancy. And I'm going to go in with the Deepen shade from the Date Eyes, which is the smoke shade. And I'm just going to take this brown. I chose this finger. And take it into this corner. And I'm just going to wiggle my finger like this. Swiggle, wiggle, right down as close as I can get to the lash line, and just bring it up and out, and we can blend that into the front of the eye too. Okay, and now we've done that, we're going to go in with a pop of colour. We're going to go with this pink from the Day Eyes, and that's the enhanced shade here, and we're just going to pop that on the centre of the lid. I feel like this is a very festive look, and I'm here for it. 1st of December today. Now, can you believe how quick and easy that was? No brushes needed, just your fingers, blending it out. The payoff you get is incredible. The blend is beautiful. I absolutely love this. Do you like it? If you do want to do something underneath the eyes, I would recommend a brush for this. I'm going to use quite a big brush. I'm just going to take that pinky shade that we used and just run it into that corner and right underneath, just for a little bit of something. What a gorgeous festive look. And then just use this, if you like, around the outside of the eye to blend it. And that's us all done for our eyes. What do you think? Do you like it? Is this something that you would try? I absolutely adore that palette and how this turned out. I do have some feedback though. I think this is the first eyeshadow palette from Charlotte Tilbury that I've tried. I notice maybe like an hour or two later, if I have a look in the mirror, the eyeshadows seem to crease. What you need to do with the creasing, just get your finger, blend it out, and you're all good. But you just have to be aware of it, and I don't want you guys to go out and buy this or go out and buy something of Charlotte Tilbury's thinking it's going to be absolutely incredible and not going to smudge and then it creases throughout the day. So that's my only feedback. Other than that, I absolutely love it. Other than that, and the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take this, which is the Charlotte, I'm showing you the wrong side, Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand. And the way it works is you twist, you push. I bought these new Charlotte Tilbury pieces when I passed my exams, and it was like a treat to myself, and I'm so glad I did. And I just apply this to the high points of my face, a little bit here, a little bit everywhere, and we're just going to blend that out. The glow is real, look at that, and it's such a natural looking glow once it's all blended in and you've had it on for a little while. It's just so natural looking. I love it. I love how nicely everything blends together. It's almost as if they're made by the same brand. Oh, one more thing. This is absolutely gorgeous on your body. So around Christmas time, you know, when everyone's glowing, everyone's looking so good, just get a little bit of this, get yourself a brush, and just blend that baby. Oh yeah. I don't have a Charlotte Tilbury mascara, so I'm going to go and pop some mascara on, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and my face is all complete. I have got some mascara on, just got the Max Factor one. The good old school traditional get down on the floor and show you close up what this looks like. So this is the finished look. Using mostly Charlotte Tilbury products with imperfect skin, and still I think we look quite fine, quite good, you know. And just to top it off, because why not, we're bougie, you know, we got some of this Charlotte Tilbury. What on earth is this? I can't remember what it's called, but it's beautiful. It smells great. Marcus always compliments me when I wear it. So let's put it on. That is so good. Again, I'm getting like sophisticated, rich, older lady vibes. We can't go wrong with that. This is the Big Silk hairband, which I literally wear all the time. I straightened my hair yesterday and I've had this in for quite a while. And look, no kinks, baby. So clever. I don't know how they do it. Oh, that's me. My lunch break's over. I've got a meeting. I look flawless, poreless, and very Charlotte Tilbury-esque. So I'm absolutely loving it. I think you should go out and get yourself some products if you can afford them. If you want something of a treat, ask for them for Christmas or next year. You could save up and get yourself a few bits. I think it's a really, really lovely brand of products to have, and it works even on people with imperfect skin. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and please give this a big thumbs up and a like if you liked it, so that I know that you liked it and I can keep making stuff like this. Don't know why I just clapped. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I've been me, Savannah, and you've been amazing. See you next time.